Oh dear, this is not how I thought we would wake up today. A long, rainy, dreary day, and somehow our wonderful Empress Mossfeather hasn't even managed to go ahead and like heal up even though we slept twice last night. No, I reject this day. Instead, let's go back inside and let's try to think through why have we not actually been able to go ahead and heal up? Oh my goodness. I wonder if you don't recover your health at night if you're still hungry. And if that's the case, let's actually, no. We're gonna go ahead and let's try eating some frogs. So now we've had a frog, we're full. Hopefully we'll start restoring some of our health as a result, maybe while we snooze. But really quickly, since it is a rainy day, let's actually spend a little bit of time looking into the scrying pool. I totally forgot that we could check the weather here and that we'd be able to like get more wisdom from the cats of the stars, that we'd be able to like have some visions and get some news. I love how cute this is as a way to be a TV that's totally not a TV for our wonderful Empress. But let's see. As you gaze, you see an image of the skies appear. Today we'll have rain in the morning and into the afternoon, when the clouds will break. We'll have clear skies throughout the evening. Right now, it's raining. Tomorrow expect clear skies all day long. Excellent! Meanwhile, what news do we have? Good morning, cats of Wildleaf Kingdom. Preparations are underway for the Spring Festival, which takes place tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you guys, we might actually be able to like have the Spring Festival. That's so fun. Tune in tomorrow morning for all the details. That's all the news I have for now. I'm signing off. All right, so let's go ahead. That actually looked like Coco. Is that Coco? Is Coco the one giving the news? I didn't put that together before, but that actually makes so much sense if it's Coco directing the news for the kingdom. And then let's go ahead and check on, how about the wisdom? While you stare into the depths, you can hear kindly voices calling out to you with words of wisdom. Hello, Mossfeather. How are you? I'd like to tell you more about difficulty levels today. Whoops, okay. Okay, the Forest Guardian will not offer their blessing to a cat who refuses to accept it, and can also modulate how much help they will provide you at any time based on your preference. You can change your difficulty level. Excellent, excellent. If you find life in the Wildwoods too difficult, try lowering the difficulty. You know, that might be one of the things that, just like with Wolf Quest, what we will do in the future is actually go ahead and randomize what we are going to be doing when it comes to difficulty. So just keep your eyes out for that, my friends. There is no right answer for what difficulty setting to pick. Let fate decide and grab a dice, my friends. Just let that determine what you do from day to day. Fun fact that actually makes all of your experiences and your adventures even more enriching, in my humble opinion, even if they end in tragedy. Adversity serves an important role in the formation of a great cat. Do not resist its presence in your life, but seek it out if you wish to make progress. Oh, wise words indeed. It's fun to imagine like all the cats of the past like looking out of the pool and giving you their starry skies ancestors sort of wisdom. Now all is silent. Oh, that was so cool. All right, wait, no. I wanted visions. Oh, what's this? As we orbit the gas giant Jupiter, I take a glance out the window. Yep, still in space. Still millions of miles away from Earth and everyone I care about. Still way too far from my beloved Ganymede. A shrill beep sounds off every 10 seconds. It's the life support systems, screaming out for attention. It's a regular checkup, nothing to be concerned about. I just have to clean the vents and make sure all the wires are still attached. Yep, they're still in place. I press the button to indicate I've performed the necessary maintenance, and now everything is silent again. Well, everything except my head. Thoughts of a home come screaming into my brain and drown the silence quickly. I remember being a kid, darting around the cul-de-sac on my bike, no cares in the world except school the next day. I'd pedal over to the canary yellow house at the end of the street and walk right up to the big wood door. I'd knock 3 times and it would open. Ganymede, handsome, even then, would answer. We would take the whole afternoon to run around the meadow by my parents' house. I'd pick a couple dandelions and twist them into a crown to give him. He'd put it on its head and laugh. That bright, wholesome laugh. It still gives me shivers just thinking about it. What kind of sci-fi romance have we stumbled into? Does he even know how I feel about him? Probably not. I imagine he watched with pride when news of my mission's departure was sweeping the headlines. I imagine he's down there, somewhere, rooting for me. Okay, this is amazing. I have no idea what kind of visions are coming, but you know, it just occurred to me. It makes so much sense. At first I was like, I don't know how I feel about the visions. They're cool, but like, does it fit? But cats are curious. They're curious about everything. The fact that we have these visions in the scrying pool, to me, is completely in line with everything I expect about cats. If they rose to prominence and were able to start building their own civilization like this, would they go ahead and figure out how to harness some sort of innate psychic power? As the good books often say, the cat can find its way into anywhere in the world, after all. So if a cat is actually able to go ahead and find their way into like having visions of other worlds, think of how much that would suit a cat society, because then you could just curl up in front of the scrying pool, basking in the sun or the shade, depending on where you want to put it, and watch as all of these like adventures happen. That seems so fitting for cats. So yeah, at first I was a little bit like, that's kind of weird when I saw the vision thing, I'm just gonna be honest, but I liked it, but I didn't know how I felt about it. And now actually giving it some thought, it totally fits cats. But does he love me like I love him? The thought tortures me. When I get back to Earth, I know exactly what I'm going to do. First thing, if only there weren't so many long days in space still ahead. To be continued. Drama! Triumph! This is the kind of stuff that, of course, Empress Mossleaf would, Empress Mossfeather would be spending a lot of her time on. But alright, for now, let us sleep, because it's raining outside, it's a cold, dreary day, the spring festival is tomorrow, so maybe we should actually spend time going ahead. Oh man, we're still not healed. Alright, let's gather up these death daisies. And we're gonna take some death daisies and some golden seal. Let's make sure it's nobody's birthday. It is nobody's birthday. And I suppose we're going to come out and we're going to see how much Crampy wants in order to heal us. Maybe we can just swallow our pride and Crampy can go ahead and give us a good heal for not too terribly much. I love the moss beds too. They're adorable. Good day to you. Based on my assessment and the, let's see, the cost of materials and labor, I can heal you fully for 17 mews. That's almost an entire rose, but fine. I'm gonna let him do it. There we are. That looks quite a bit better. Stay healthy, Mossfeather. All right, Crampy, how are you doing today? I'm trying to remember, what did I have that Crampy really freaked out with excitement about? Was it was the rare thistle that we gave him on his birthday, but I don't know if that's just because it was a birthday plant. Oh look, now we're at 2 hearts. Were we with 2 hearts with him before? I would be delighted to welcome you into my personal quarters, Mossfeather. It's a great honor to sit in one's home with the Empress of the Wildleaf Kingdom and chat for a spell. Yay! That's really cool. All right, well, let's try giving Crampy, how about this uncommon peppermint? Well, actually, I wanted to give the peppermint because it allows you to track prey easier to champ. So let's try the valerian. Greetings, Mossfeather. Allow me to assess your status. I diagnose you as a good empress. Oh, I had no idea how much we needed to hear those words. Now then, what can I help you with? Oh my, what an intriguing item. This requires further study. All right, so he liked the valerian a lot. Can I? Oh, I can drop the valerian just straight up in here. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna change or not, so this is getting kind of risky, but we're gonna do it. And then let's come over here, and now we have Charlotte. We'll go ahead. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that clearing away the weeds in our kingdom gives me mews. Oh my gosh, that sounds like such a fun task. And there is going to be a task system, which I think is going to be really important for being able to feel like you have to participate dynamically in the different things that go on in your community, and you're not just kind of like, I'm just doing the same thing every single day. So I'm excited to see where the task system takes us. But for now, Charlotte. Hey, what are you looking at? Oh, neat. I actually really like these Mossfeather. That's sweet of you. All right, so Charlotte liked the daisy. Hey, I'm not much of a conversationalist. If you want to say something, go right ahead, but don't expect me to reply. I'm not looking to make any friends, got it? Besides, I don't think you're the type of cat I'd hang with. Well, that's fine. Look, I'm wearing the white flower behind my hair, and maybe I'm indicating that I'm actually the queen of death, considering the fact that I've got apparently a deadly daisy in my hair. But, you know, you do you, Charlotte. Meanwhile, let's see. I have a rare fungus that treats poison. Oh, I bet Crampy would love that. I'm actually going to go ahead and we're going to drop that. I said drop it. Outside of his den, and we'll see how that works out. And meanwhile, let's see. I think the only thing that seems to get through to our more cranky cats. Oh my gosh, the ladybug I killed was still here. Nifty. But the only thing that seems to get through our more cranky cats seems to be catnip. And the only places I've found catnip are actually growing like around here along the beach. So we'll investigate. I mean, it's a beautiful beach to wander around. Let's see. Maybe some of the other cats might like, did you think Bob might like a seashell? He's so chill. He just kind of accepts whatever you give him. But I want Bob to be happy. I don't want to just like give him things just cuz. All right, there we go. So today, I think, let's actually collect a lot of stuff for the rest of today because we don't have much time left in the day. And then it seems like tomorrow we're actually going to be, oh, get away from that seashell. It's mine now. That's right, Shadow Cat. You might try to like weaken me, but you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. I'm going to defend my kingdom. There, huh? Take that. All right, but just in case we run across an entire like group of shadow cats, let's go ahead and make sure we use that golden seal because we have gotten caught out by those shadow cat clans quite often. Ah! And then I just like run up to a crab, a really mean, angry crab. Oh yeah? Boy, do I know several of my cats in my village that remind me of your attitude, Mr. Pinchers. Ooh, a thistle. Okay, good. So there's at least a couple rare plants over here. I wonder if there's going to be a skill you can actually develop that would allow you to go ahead and be able to get a scent, like a nose, that can tell you where the catnip is. Because if that's the case, that would definitely help me out for being able to make more friends. Because apparently what most of the cats love is catnip. Oh yeah, Mr. Crab? I don't think so. We're getting better at fighting, which is a good thing. We have a big responsibility to protect everyone in the kingdom after all. Ooh, rare ladybugs. Excellent. I want to give the uncommon cave cricket to Spark as well, because I think that he would really enjoy that too. And I wonder if it's actually possible to go as far as to romance a cat at this stage, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet. We're only in the demo. This is only the early days of Empress Mossfeather's reign. I guess we could totally go ahead and we'll try to romance a cat. And we'll do that with the purpose of saying that it just sets up a backstory for who Mossfeather is already going to have had a bit of a bond with before we start delving into whatever story emerges when the full game comes out. Because it's going to be quite some time before the full game, but that's okay. Ah, dang it. It'll give us time to perfect some of our hunting skills, and it will give us time to explore. Ah, there we go. I know a couple cats, dang it, who like birds. Today is just not a lucky hunting day for us. It would be really cool if you actually had like lucky and unlucky days as well, and like the things that you find and maybe like the shrines you visit could affect your luck. And it'd almost be really fun if like a cat, oh maybe, I mean we could do that custom even. We could say a cat like Glimmer, for instance, who has some insight into all of the interesting phenomena that happened in the world. Yes! Finally got a bird. Perhaps Glimmer would actually be able to give us some insight into luck. And maybe some days when we go talk to Glimmer, because we can totally customize this as we do so many of our adventures. That was Peppermint, dang it. I really am looking for catnip. Not for me, for a friend, for our friends, because apparently it's the only way I can make friends. But it'd be cool if Glimmer could be, if you make him upset, he could be like, oh, well, guess what? You're gonna have terrible luck for quite a while. All right, anything else we can get any mews for? I kind of like that you find random mews when you're just digging through the grass. What on earth is this? What is this? Queen of the Night, are you kidding me? Did I just find a tremendously rare flower? I am very happy about that. A mysterious flower that only blooms at night? Oh, do I ever know what we're going to be decorating around our den? Are you kidding me? That was here this whole time? Where, oh where could more Queen of the Nights be? Oh no! Okay, it's actually the end of the night, and we should probably start working our way back home, because tomorrow is going to be the Spring Festival. And I don't know if the Spring Festival is actually going to occur, because... Got it! Oh no! Okay, too many things! Wood to drop! Little ladybug! Dropping ladybug! Picking up sparrow, there we go. And then let's actually go ahead and eat that. We'll eat the sparrow and make our way home now. But I don't know if the festival will actually occur because we are indeed playing the demo, but we're gonna give it a try. Look, the moon is a different shape. So the moon actually will change as the days go by. That is so cool. But we're gonna do our best to go ahead and just see what tomorrow might hold. And if there's no festival, we'll just go ahead and say, you know, that's because they're still figuring out how to set things up in this here wonderful world. But, what's this? It's a festival today, and there's festival tokens. Good day to you, Mossfeather. Today is the Spring Festival. I sure hope you'll join us at the Festival Plaza, just north of town for the festivities. There's games to be played and prizes to be won. I've attached some complimentary festival tokens to this letter. See you there. Okay guys, we're gonna see if the Spring Festival is actually a thing or not, and hopefully it is, and we'll have quite the delightful time. So if you guys could, oh, I should empty my inventory first. Oh, that's probably really important. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for our lovely Empress Mossfeather. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.